What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This is Lady Nika, and with a review for Love and Hip Hop. This is season 4, episode 1. Um, yeah, I was excited. I'm a big Love and Hip Hop fan. I'm sorry, I just truly am. And it was good to see the show come back on, right? We started off. Now I ain't gonna have it in order now week, okay? I'm just gonna talk about the shit that most affects me, or that I had something to say about, and then we gonna move on from that shit on to something else. And the first thing, you know, y'all, I'm sitting outside. It's a nice day out today, so I said, shit, I'm gonna do my Love and Hip Hop outside. So I'm gonna try to talk loud enough. Y'all, I can't stand this shit. Now, if you gonna wear the hair, baby, slay the game. Damn. Hold on, let me slay, baby. Let me slay. Let me get it slayed. Okay. What happened? First, we see Stevie J and Mimi. Now, y'all, Mimi got to be the dumbest woman on planet Earth. Mimi is dumber than Portia, and that's scary. That really is. But we still sing with her as she comes back on the show, and she's talking about her and Stevie J have decided to be, business partners in this management company. And she got this act. I think the girl, now I'm trying not to get these hoes' name mixed up because it was some new hoes came last night. Okay, I think that girl name was Tiffany something, Tiffany Fox or some child. But anyway, she's some chick that performs, and she wants to, Mimi wants her and Stevie J to work on this girl's career or whatever, manage her or what have. I guess she got to get it approved by Stevie, because we later saw a scene where she was having this showcase, and we'll get to this shit. But anyway, in the meantime, going in order, she did say that her and Nico were no longer together, and she was trying to move on. Now, my thing to her is this. I can get you moving on, but why? It's like you, girl, okay, you just spent years being mistreated and abused, not physically that we know of, but he took you through a lot of mental abuse, and you seem like you done forgot all of this shit. Cause you leave one man, it's like you don't move forward to try to do something new for yourself. It's like you staying where you at. You got two dudes here. You got Stevie J and you got Nico. When you stop fucking with Stevie J, you ran to Nico. Now you ain't fucking with Nico no more. You running to Stevie J under the pretense that it's all about business. But I don't think it was all about business with you. Nothing is always business about you. You don't have a business sense, and I don't see why, of all people, you could have picked anybody else in Atlanta to do business with. Why do you choose to do business with Stevie J? Now, don't get me wrong. My pimp side go up for motherfucking Stevie J, because he is a pimp. But I don't get why you would choose to go into work with a man who... Y'all get it? I don't get it. And then what happened to your cleaning service? You already had a business. What? I ain't heard nothing else about that. I guess you didn't get like getting called Molly the maid. But shit, bitch, you was making coin off of that. So I don't know why you chose to go ahead on and get back with Stevie. But anyway, child, that's the fuck she doing. All right, Mama D, she still thinking that, she about to get a Grammy for her little song, I Deserve. And doing her little segment on the show, we find out that her and Erica have, gotten closer, which is a good thing for Imani, because it's nice for her to grow up in a household around her family members that get along. And so she got, her and Mama D are cool, but Mama D is having this, I guess this listening part. Well, no, it's not a listening party. We seen that. That's when her teeth fell out. I guess it's just some performance of that song for her. I don't know what it was, but anyway, we see Erica go backstage, give Mama D some damn flowers, and she tells her that Scrappy is not taking care of Imani. he's behind on his child support. Now, the girl never did say that Scrappy don't spend time with the child. She just said he in the rears with the child support. And you can spend a lot of time with the kid and everything, but you still got to help her financially take care of the child. So I can understand she probably want to get paid. You know, it's expensive raising a child on your own. And I know she's probably thinking about it like, well, shit, you getting a check from Love and Hip Hop as well as I am. And if I'm not mistaken, Scrappy probably get more money on working on Love and Hip Hop than her, because he was originally one of the original cast members. Erica was just like, I don't know, she was like one of them, you know, side people that come in through the show or whatever. But anyway, she's saying this shit. See Mama D perform. Scrappy and Bambi is out there, you know, watching the performance. Erica is out there as well. They don't have any conversation for each other. But after Mama D's performance, she goes to the bar area and she lets Scrappy know that she, you know, Erica told her that he was behind. Now in her confessional, she's saying that she don't believe Scrappy behind, but if he is, she feel like the Bambi got her hooves in him. So I'm like, Lord, Mama D finna be messy this season too. Anyway, Scrap saying he, you know, he do what he's supposed to do for his little shouter, and he ain't you know, he not delinquent, but we all know Scrappy probably is delinquent on that child support, so he need to get that shit together. We see Carly Red, and I'm still trying to, don't get me wrong, I don't dislike Carly Red, but I'm just trying to figure out, why is Carly Red still on this show? What is she? Every year, the only thing Carly Red add to the show is a different dick she fucking. You know, one year it was Benzino, then it was Young Jock. You know, so what is this mountain lion bitch doing on here? But her storyline was she was going out to Miami because her girl, I don't remember what the bitch name is, something Dime Piece, was retiring from the stripping game. I ain't never heard no shit like this. Y'all, they had it was like a big party, you know, where she did her final performance, and they made it rain on her and shit a little bit. And she's saying that she wants to get into a different form of entertainment. She wants to be, I think, a performer. So, Dawn, who I don't know why she here, because that's all that bitch do is sell dreams, but, you know, Jocelyn, former manager, Dawn, is there with Carly Red, and they trying to convince Miss Dime Piece to come on to Atlanta and you know, pursue her career there. She telling her, Dawn is telling the girl that she can get her $30,000 a night. I said, oh, okay then, bitch, whatever. And my business of shapes that's another story. Anyway, she ain't with no $30,000. She can get a nice little child. No. But anyway, who else we seen on here? We seen we got Rashida and Kirk. They saying they doing good, but Kirk on some fuck shit, cause he done rented out this so-called office, but this motherfucker got 2 bedrooms, which makes it look like more of a residence than a business, at $3,500 a damn month. But he telling Rashida that he don't have the money to afford for her to, you know, for them to invest in Rashida opening up her storefront, selling her her boss chick shit. But you can afford to pay $3,500 to creep around on her with bitches, because that's what the fuck going on. And that brings me to this protege that he has that he wants to work with, but he hasn't introduced her to Rashida yet. And I can tell you right now, Miss Love Drop gonna be a problem. We can tell by right now, the first episode, that this bitch is gonna pull one, and ain't nobody here for this shit. Old girl getting a little too comfortable. They in there, he's showing her all around, you know, the so-called office, but it's a fucking apartment. They go into the bedroom area, and he talking about, you know, after all that shit last year, he wants to make sure that him and Rashida stay on the same page. He wants to work diligently toward keeping their marriage together. I mean, they're about to celebrate a 15-year anniversary. Blase skill. And he goes on to tell us that he got this picture of Rashida and him together, so if any bitch had any inquiries about where his loyalties and love stands, it's with Rashida. However, this is a picture that's sitting on the floor in one of the bedrooms that you can easily turn the motherfucker around, so I'm not impressed. You can tell Kirk and Rashida finna give us another fake ass storyline for this year. And I ain't here for it, but I'm gonna talk about their asses each and every time they give me one. Okay, so now we go over the who we seen there? Jocelyn wasn't there. Y'all know she on suspension. But y'all, I sure wish she would have made an appearance last night, because you know, a lot of people was talking about, and even the cast space. Now, they didn't say that, you know, at the reunion show and you know, at the reunion show in New York, that that's what happened. Everybody just kept referencing, talking about motherfucking how crazy she went in New York. But they talking about the reunion show when she whooped ass. And I don't feel like Jocelyn was crazy for that, because if I tell a hoe I'm gonna whoop her ass because she started fucking with me on social media and you know, starting shit, I tell you I'm gonna whoop your ass when I see you, bitch. What makes you think I'm not gonna live up to what I said? At some point, we was gonna have a powwow, because I done told you that. So everybody want to try to, you know, say that Jocelyn was so crazed and all of this shit. But that woman, I mean, she may have some addiction issues or anger management issues, whichever the two. But in all honesty, everybody she tagged on that show, she told their ass she was going to get with their ass. So I don't understand. We didn't see no Tammy and Waka Flocka. I don't know if the motherfuckers coming back. We know Benzino and Titi don't work over there no more at the Love and Hip Hop franchise. Benzino wrote a check, his ass couldn't cash, and now him and his wife was not on the show. Okay. We saw Nico. Nico goes to New York to meet up with his wife, who we are introduced to. She is Margot. Margot spelled with G-E-A-U. She took the Creole spelling for her name. And she's saying that she's hurt and upset because even though they have an open marriage, she felt Nico was out of line and he was wrong for making the sex tape with Mimi. And, you know, she don't know if she can get past that. He's telling her he want to still be with her and trying to convince her to move to ATL, but she's saying she love New York. He's telling her that he wants her to move out there. And my thing is, bitch, if you wasn't going to move out there, you wouldn't be on this show. So it's cute for what it is, but we know the bitch is coming to ATL. And, you know, that's probably going to be some shit between her and Mimi. I'm almost certain. Also during this show, we see Mimi have a photo shoot for a book she had written about her life. And after the photo shoot, Nico shows up and he's basically telling her, you know, you signed this contract giving me 25% of the, I think, any 3 book deals you get, you know. So you get 25% off the preceding, all of the proceeds from the first book, and you have to get this man 25% of the next 2 books that you may or may not write. And you signed that shit. And now she's saying that she signed it under duress. She wasn't in her right state of mind, and I call bullshit. Bitch, just like you can sit there and talk about you feel like Jocelyn was on something when she tore ass over there in New York on that reunion, then you right behind her. So I don't think that, you know, that's a case of the pot calling the kettle black, you know. I ain't get the shit, y'all. I just don't understand this girl. She just stupid as fuck. I ain't never seen a woman in her 40s that motherfucker stupid. First of all, bitch, I think you was a stupid asshole forever allowing this man to talk your ass into getting your ass up on that damn shower rod doing a video when you got a child so young and impressionable. Now, if your child was grown and that's what you chose to motherfucking do, I wouldn't have no problem with that shit, because that's on you. You know, and that child would be an adult and know how to handle it. But you, a woman in your 40s, laying over with this man that's married to a whole nother motherfucking woman, and you done made this video with him, so you know y'all business partners on their end. And now we find out that not only did you agree to be business partners with this man on that video, now bitch, you done signed off to give him 25% of the money's made off of your book. And you go back and tell Stevie, you know, you gonna claim like you really didn't want to tell him that, but yes you did. You wanted to tell him that, because if there was something you could handle on your own, bitch, you wouldn't have never motherfucking called for him. Child. Then he run his ass out, talking about he finna go do some shit and, get that shit rectified. He meet up with motherfucking Nico. And Nico is who he is. I mean, y'all know he's the scum of the earth. Y'all know he ain't shit. Mimi knew that shit too. And my thing is, whether it's, I can understand you feeling like this man don't deserve to eat off of your daughter's head. Well, you gotta go take that shit back to the mama. If it wasn't for Mimi thirsty ass always wanting a dick up in her motherfucking ass, she would have never got into this situation, because everybody, including K. Michelle, told her long before this deal came along with the stripping and all that shit. The porn shit. The motherfucking bitch was forewarned about who the fuck this nigga is. But she didn't take into account that. You know how Mimi is. When she get it in her head, she got something good. She ain't finna let nobody tell her nothing different. And as a result thereof, this man legally got rights to your coin. And I don't know why Stevie J went trying to accost the dude, because this is an issue that's going to have to be taken care of in the legal proceedings. You ain't going to do this shit on your own, because by right, he got the law on his side. This hoe was not under no damn duress when she signed that paper. The bitch was calm drunk. That's what she was. She was calm drunk. And man had to beat that thing up. Had it, when they get that heart beating and shit. This bitch was loving it, because we women love it. And while he did that to her, he was able to talk her dumb ass into signing off 25% of her fucking money to him. So I call it fair game. She just would have to deal with that. I wouldn't be getting into all that shit. Where, Stevie, he gonna try to go, and they get into it. He tell him don't mention his daughter again. And old boy was like, shit, your daughter gonna eat off of this deal. So Stevie, instead of, knuckling up like a real G would do, he went to try to tackle the motherfucker. See, that's just like a bitch doing a windmill. See, that is the same, when a nigga tackle you like that, that's synonymous with how a woman would do if she can't really fight. She gon' try that windmill shit. A bitch that can really fight, she got a stance and a set. She gonna pop your ass, one tail like that. But he wants to tackle this nigga, and the shit, they secured and everything, got their ass or whatever. Anyway, going backwards into the show, got a scene where Mimi telling Stevie some shit about she Ava want a brother or sister, and he tells her that he's willing to loan his sperm. Now, I don't like that, because Stevie, according to what the storyline y'all telling, y'all supposed to be married, you and Jocelyn. So why would you be offering your sperm to your baby mama when you supposedly married and in love with a whole nother woman? Is beyond a bitch like me. I don't know. But he did. And also, he never did get to see the artists that they want to, sign. Well, Mimi wants to, them to sign on with their management firm and work with her. Because the night of the damn showcase, Stevie sat there and got so goddamn drunk. He was acting a fool. The girl never did get to, well, she did perform, but he left before then because he was so damn drunk. So he didn't get to see her, but I think she gonna wind up being in there. Let me see, who else? Did I mention everybody, y'all? Okay, I told y'all about what's going on. Carly Red hanging out with the stripper girl from Miami that's coming to ATL, try to work with Dawn and her. I think her and Jocelyn are former friends or friends. She said back in the day, Jocelyn and her, ran that strip club. At least that's what Carly Red said. Some strip club down in Miami. Her and Jocelyn was, the headliners of that. They made all the cheddar. But the girl said since Jocelyn been on her new thing, she hasn't reached out to her. She's tried to call Jocelyn and text her, but she don't get nothing back. So I think her and Jocelyn may or may not bump heads on this season. I don't know. Rashida gonna bump heads with this Ashley Nicole, I think that bitch name is, because she's a new bitch, wants to be in, but she's a little bit too flirtatious. And she look like the type, she look like the type that a motherfucker can make holler for $1. Yeah. Overall, last night episode was, it wasn't, I ain't go up for it or nothing like that, y'all. I didn't. But it was all right for what it was. I mean, it gives you an idea of how it's gonna play out this fall, as the season go on. And I think that it's gonna be a good season. And y'all know I'm gonna be right here with you doing it, since I have decided to go ahead on and review the Love and Hip Hop ATL. So I'll be in here, every Monday night or Tuesday morning with a video for it. I guess my damn recaps will get better as they give me more. I worked with what I had. Last night wasn't really just no big thing. It was just reintroducing all of us to the old cast and bringing on, let me see, the new bitch Kirk them got, the stripper bitch. I think them the only two new bitches that oh yeah, and Nico wife. Them the three new bitches that's gonna be on there that we've seen so far. Next week we gonna see Young Jock and Baby Knees. That girl that he was fucking around with, we'll get to see them interact with each other. Don't look like everything all good like it was at the reunion. But, I'll be here with you guys. I'm sorry if this video wasn't what you thought it was going to be or what it could have been. But, y'all, I worked with what they gave my ass last night. And they gave me enough to make me want to come back Monday after Monday and watch. But they didn't really do a whole lot on this first episode. And, of course, Jocelyn is still on suspension. So, I didn't get to see her. And that's probably when these reviews going to get real good. Because that's my bitch there. I like me some Jocelyn. Ain't nothing like an honest hoe. I swear to God. Anyway, y'all. I'll be back later on tonight. First thing in the morning, Miss Latasha with your If Loving You Is Wrong. And in the meantime, in between time, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video.